A staggering 85% of men misinterpret the signals women send through their eyes. According to Dr. Michael Masters' research on nonverbal communication, the way a woman looks at you is a far more powerful indicator of her interest than most men realize. In the next 13 minutes, you're going to discover 5 psychological mechanisms behind female eye contact, including mechanism number 3, which most men completely overlook. This isn't about guesswork, it's about understanding the primal language of attraction. Mechanism 1, pupil dilation, the unconscious amplifier. A 1980 study published in Perception and Psychophysics found that when a woman sees something she finds pleasing or stimulating, her pupils naturally dilate, often by up to 55%. Imagine you're at a gallery opening, discussing art. She leans in, her eyes widening slightly as you passionately explain your perspective. This isn't just focus, her pupils are betraying an involuntary, primal response to your presence and conversation. It's a biological signal, a subconscious yes that bypasses conscious thought, indicating she's captivated by what she's seeing, you and your words. This subtle widening is a powerful, albeit unconscious, indicator of attraction. But pupil dilation is just the first flicker. What comes next is Mechanism 2, the sustained gaze, building trust. Evolutionary psychologists suggest that prolonged eye contact, when comfortable, signals safety and openness. A 2015 study in Psychological Science demonstrated that mutual, sustained eye contact can increase feelings of connection and trust between individuals. Picture this: you're on a second date at a dimly lit restaurant. You're sharing a vulnerability, and she doesn't flinch or look away. Instead, her gaze remains steady, warm, and understanding. This isn't awkwardness, it's a powerful nonverbal affirmation. She's signaling that she feels safe enough with you to be fully present, absorbing your words and emotions. This deepens the bond and creates a sense of intimacy that goes beyond superficial conversation. But this building of trust is amplified by other subtle cues. What comes next is Mechanism 3, the dominant stare, asserting interest. While prolonged eye contact can build trust, a specific type of direct, unwavering stare can signal confidence and a desire to assert interest. Research in social psychology indicates that a steady, bold gaze, particularly from a woman, can be a subtle power play, indicating she's not afraid to claim attention or express intent. Imagine you're in a crowded bar, and you catch her eye across the room. She doesn't shy away, she holds your gaze, her expression confident, perhaps with a slight, knowing smile. This isn't just looking, it's a deliberate, almost challenging assertion that she's noticed you and is comfortable holding that awareness. It's a signal of self-assuredness and a quiet declaration that she's interested in engaging further, a direct challenge to your attention. But this assertive look is often paired with other cues. What comes next is Mechanism 4, the glance away, nervous excitement. A rapid, involuntary glance away after holding eye contact is a classic sign of nervous excitement or heightened emotional arousal. Studies in behavioral psychology often link this to the fight or flight response, where the brain momentarily seeks to disengage before re-engaging. Think about a moment when you've made a strong connection. You're talking intensely, she looks you right in the eye, and then, for a split second, her gaze darts to the side, perhaps to a nearby object or even the floor, before returning to you. This isn't disinterest, it's her system processing the intensity of the interaction. It's a sign that your presence is creating a noticeable, albeit fleeting, physiological and emotional stir within her, a delightful disruption of her equilibrium. But this flutter of excitement is part of a larger pattern. What comes next is Mechanism 5, the slow blink, deep connection. The slow blink, often described as a cat's blink, is a powerful, subconscious signal of trust, relaxation, and affection. Research into primate communication suggests that slow blinks are a non-threatening gesture, indicating a lack of aggression and a comfortable state. Imagine you're having a deep, meaningful conversation with her. You're connecting on a profound level, and at a key moment, as you're speaking or she's listening intently, she blinks slowly, holding your gaze throughout the blink. This isn't just a physiological need, it's a profound, almost primal, sign that she feels completely at ease and connected to you. It signifies a deep level of comfort and trust, a silent acknowledgement of the bond forming between you. This is a truly intimate signal. But understanding these mechanisms is key to decoding her gaze. What comes next is, beyond the individual mechanisms, it's crucial to understand the interplay. These aren't isolated events, they often occur in sequence or combination, painting a richer picture of her internal state. For instance, pupil dilation might be followed by a sustained gaze, indicating initial interest evolving into comfort. Or a dominant stare could precede a nervous glance away, showing her assertiveness battling with excitement. The context is everything. A quick glance in a busy street means something different than a prolonged, soft gaze across a quiet dinner table. Paying attention to these nuances, the rhythm and combination of these visual cues, allows you to move beyond simply identifying a single behavior and instead understand the complex emotional landscape she's navigating. This holistic view is vital. But we're not done yet. What comes next is the evolutionary blueprint, why eye contact matters. From an evolutionary perspective, eye contact is fundamental to social bonding and survival. For early humans, direct eye contact was crucial for assessing threats, identifying allies, and initiating social interactions. A woman's gaze, therefore, is deeply ingrained with these ancient instincts. Her willingness to maintain eye contact signals a perceived lack of threat and a potential for connection, while averting her gaze could historically signal caution or submission. Understanding this primal drive helps demystify why these seemingly small visual cues carry so much weight. It's not just social etiquette, it's a biological imperative woven into our very DNA, dictating how we perceive safety, trust, and potential mates. This deep-seated programming influences attraction profoundly. But this evolutionary basis is just one layer. What comes next is the neurochemistry of a look. When eye contact is established and positive signals are present, our brains release powerful